So every year, on or around October 31st, we hear a ton of conservative news outlets and police departments gaslighting the shit out of parents everywhere about Halloween candy tainted with drugs and or razor blades being a major threat for everybody to be on the lookout for. Totally ignoring the fact that the copious amounts of sugar in said safe candy poses a much larger threat to the health and safety of Americans nationwide. The paranoia stems from a 1984 case of Timothy O'Brien. To this day, the only documented case of a child ever being killed by tainted Halloween candy. Sadly, it was Ronald Clark O'Brien, Timothy's own father, who was charged and found guilty for killing his own son with cyanide-laced candy. He did it to collect on a $31,000 life insurance policy and was subsequently executed after being sentenced to death by the state of New York. Gonna get a sad trombone for that. That took a dark turn. Before overwhelming evidence led to the older O'Brien's fate, he told police that the poison candy was picked up in the neighborhood while trick-or-treating. Though it was proven to be a lie, America's maintained its paranoia 40 Halloweens later. We're on the 40th anniversary of that shit, believe it or not. But more recently, the focus of these yearly empty threats delivered via taxpayer-funded PSAs has shifted to cannabis candies, with both legal and illegal operating straw men becoming targets. But this year, things have seemed a bit different. There's noticeably way less coverage or warnings state to state about laced candy here in the U.S. And maybe we've got the growing popularity and normalization of cannabis consumption and legalization to blame for the overall shunning of reefer madness outside of Project Sam and Ron DeSantis. But either way, it's nice to see that fewer headlines from major news outlets on this year are on that bullshit. But we can't really say the same about America's hat. There have been a multitude of weed-laced candy stories running this month in Canada. They have picked up the ball. And it looks like they've caught the goddamn Canadian kingpin because police in Canada have dismantled a crime ring and arrested 6 people accused of distributing cannabis edibles just in time for Halloween, disguised as name-brand candies and snacks. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the Mounties as we call them here, launched the investigation on October 3rd, executing search warrants across Vancouver Island, including at 2 dispensaries, multiple homes, a stash site, and a production facility. Seized items included over 120,000 cannabis edibles packaged to resemble popular candies, over 500 pounds of cannabis bud, 3 kilograms of psilocybin mushrooms, 5,000 vape cartridges, 82,000 packs of contraband cigarettes, $400,000 in cash, and 1 shotgun to guard all that shit.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Real talk. Authorities reported that the edibles, which appeared to be professionally made, were produced in unsanitary conditions, you think, and contained unknown, likely unsafe THC levels. Some packages falsely claimed medicinal benefits and extreme potency, posing significant health risks. Well, I'm not really one to cede victory to Canada much or very often. It does not really make me happy, but I'll let them take this reefer madness bullshit and all those tainted candies. I do remember, I think it was like last year, we had the first official reports of Halloween candy that was actually cannabis, and it was New York was number 1, and then we had one, was it like in San Jose here in California too? But don't give fucking weed candy to the kids, y'all. Just don't fucking do it. We already have the microscope on us, and parents like me and the rest on the show today, well, thank you greatly. I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street, aka King Triton up in this motherfucker. Right, 9 News.
Can I see your tail, Rico?
I don't have a tail, but I do have the.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
And
My God.
Amazing.
Oh boy. Oh man.
I mean, okay, this is crazy. Like,
are
first
you
of all,
a mermaid?
Merman.
Merman? I don't know.
Merman.
Not with that
He's
crown.
Ariel's dad.
Is that what that is?
Oh, does that mean Zozo's Ariel this year?
She is. I'll send y'all some pictures.
Oh,
Maybe,
Oh.
yes.
I got some pictures from this weekend. We're gonna have more tonight.
Oh, that's awesome. That is.
Yeah.
That is.
I love
awesome. Yeah. Don't put. It doesn't make any sense to give away weed laced candy to kids. None. It's the most stupidest thing. Like it's not even a funny joke. It's the most stupidest thing in the world. You totally diminish all the fun of Halloween and everything by doing dumbass shit like that. But of
Jason,
course,
are
these
you
were
admitting that
comedians.
Halloween is fun?
No, I'm saying that it can be, and for some people, it is fun.
Thanks, Waldo.
Anytime.
No one's really giving weed to kids. This isn't happening. It's kind of like,
well, of course it's
been a myth.
Of course it's happening if it's happening anywhere in Canada, Rachelle.
Have you seen the price of giveaway candy? Like, those bags have gotten pretty fucking expensive. So then to put weed into it, that just is fiscally irresponsible. I don't think anybody's balling like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first time we saw of a real report of that shit was New York last year. New York, I think it was on Long Island last year, and then at a PTO meeting, a Halloween PTO meeting in San Jose, of all fucking places. Like, what the
PTA?
Or by accident.
PTA, thank you.
Pay time off, Rico. It's okay. You need some. You're tired, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no idea.
Well, I question the character of someone who would do this, and I appreciate that it's against the law, but every once in a while you'd like to see a little street justice. Go back and grab one of these fuckers and just kick the shit out of them for thinking there's something funny about giving a kid something that could be potentially poisonous, cause all kinds of grief to parents. I mean, I've got, my kids are grown. I got a dozen grandchildren, and I tell you what, I would not look kindly upon somebody giving my grandchildren some adulterated candy. I don't think it would go well.
No.
These are cute pictures, Rico.
Well, we can't see him. Can you please send them over to Adam so we can share them, Rico?
Yeah, Adam's on the thread. I sent it over to Adam.
Oh, you put them in? Oh, they're in Discord? Okay, all right. Good looking out.
No, it's in a group chat. Anyhow.
Wherever you need it, man. Come on, baby. I'm King Triton up in this motherfucker.
We got a commercial, or what's up, Jason?
Yeah, we're gonna go to a commercial. Don't. Yeah, just give out regular candy to kids. That's what they really want anyway. Don't be a weirdo on Halloween.